New York City, the place where dreams are made and wallets go to die. It's the city of bright lights, 24-hour everything, and $8 coffee. But how expensive is it really to live here? And the bigger question, is it worth it? Let's start with the elephant in the closet, or more accurately, the closet that's pretending to be a bedroom. The average rent in Manhattan for a one-bedroom apartment in 2025 is $4,200 a month. Brooklyn, around $3,400. Even in Queens, you're not escaping high costs. You're looking at $2,800 or more for a decent one-bedroom. That's $50,000 a year just to live in a box. National average rent around $1,700. Rent in NYC, double or even triple that. Here's the kicker. Even a six-figure salary won't save you. To comfortably afford the average Manhattan rent, you'd need to make $170,000 a year. And yes, people still have roommates. Lots of them, even in their 30s. Groceries in NYC, not cheap. A gallon of milk, $5, a dozen eggs, between $4 and $8. And don't get me started on Trader Joe's lines. They wrap around the block like it's a concert. The cost of groceries in NYC is around 39% higher than the national average. That's not just Whole Foods pricing. That's the bodega down the street, too. And gas? If you're crazy enough to own a car here, expect to pay $4 to $5 a gallon, plus about $500 a month for parking. New York's subway is both iconic and infamous. A monthly Metro card is $132 as of 2025. Compared to car ownership, that's a bargain. But the trade-off? Delays, smells, and the occasional saxophonist performing Careless Whisper during your Monday morning existential crisis. Still, 90% of New Yorkers don't own a car, and that's a win for the wallet, unless you're relying on Ubers, in which case, good luck. A 15-minute ride can cost $25 to $40 easily. New York has arguably the best food in the world, but if you're not careful, it will eat your budget alive. Average dinner for two at a mid-range restaurant, $90 to $120. A latte and croissant in Soho, $14. Pizza slice, $4. Unless you go to the dollar slice place, where it's technically still $1, but with a flavor profile of cardboard and sadness. Now, multiply this by 10 to 15 meals out per week because, let's be honest, most New Yorkers don't cook. Add drinks to that. A cocktail runs $15 to $22 at an average bar. One night out can easily hit $200 without you realizing it. Healthcare in NYC costs more than the national average. A basic doctor's visit without insurance? Upwards of $250 with insurance? You're still paying deductibles that feel like down payments on a car? Childcare? The average cost of daycare for one child is $21,000 a year, more than tuition at some public colleges. And let's not forget therapy. In this city, you'll need it. Sessions range from $150 to $300 each. Mental health is priceless, but your therapist definitely accepts Visa. This is the trap. NYC offers so much that it's easy to spend without realizing it. Broadway ticket, $120 to $300. Knicks game? If you want to sit close enough to see sweat, it's $400. Even museums can be $25 a pop, unless you go on a free day and elbow your way through tourists. Then there's fashion, tech, rooftop brunches, $30 candles from Williamsburg, and networking events that charge you $60 to talk to strangers with anxiety. You're not just paying for things, you're paying to exist in the New York lifestyle machine. Here's the twist. Even with all these insane costs, people still stay. Because NYC is also the city of endless opportunity. Median salary in NYC, around $85,000. Higher than most of the US home to Wall Street, media empires, tech startups, and global nonprofits. Want to act, sing, code, trade stocks, start a fashion line, or write a book? You're in the right place. And the energy of the city is intoxicating. There's nowhere else like it. People aren't just surviving, they're chasing something. As one New Yorker put it, living in New York is like dating someone way out of your league. It costs more than it should, stresses you out constantly, but you're kind of addicted to how good it feels when it works. So, is New York City still worth the price tag? That depends. If you're chasing a dream and ready to hustle 24/7, maybe. If you want space, peace, and a savings account, maybe not. If you have rich parents, definitely. NYC is a financial black hole for some, a launch pad for others, But one thing's for sure, it forces you to confront your priorities, fast. Because in this city, you don't just pay rent, you pay with your time, your energy, and your ambition. Just make sure you know what you're buying. If you found this breakdown helpful, subscribe to DeepMind Daily. We make sense of the world's financial, emotional, and mental puzzles, one brutally honest video at a time. And remember, you don't have to live in New York to live a big life. But if you do, maybe skip that $22 salad.